You have an extremely successful podcast. So one of your filters is interviewing force for good entrepreneurs. Tell me, what are the top things that you have gained from having a podcast that has that kind of a filter? Like what are you learning? What are the common denominators about these people?
There's quite a few. The biggest thing for me has been you can work full time and take a position in entrepreneurship in doing force for good activities, right? You want to also come at business ownership from a foundation that's solid. And part of that economically is debt freedom. I'm not saying you can't learn to use debt for your investments and for developing things. That's different. But in the beginning, if you're coming into, I'm going to start a business and I have $50,000 of revolving credit that I have to pay off, you need to get a job. You need to pay all that off. And then you can start really being free to develop your business and your idea. I think in the meantime, though, like I did with this podcast, is things like start podcasting, start connecting with winners, start investing in yourself. People are always asking, you see YouTube videos like, how should I invest $1,000, $10,000? I'm like, people are looking for that. But the best advice that I found has been invest in yourself, because until you're actually at another level economically or financially, it's not going to make a big difference, to be honest. If you invest that $1,000 in yourself, that can get you quite a bit of advantages. That could be 100 books. That could be joining a mastermind. That could be going to events has been my number one thing. Investing in myself, like online courses, developing skills. So the biggest thing is really just there's no shortcut to any kind of success, and everyone's still figuring it all out, for sure.
That's a good lesson, I think, to share. Everyone is always figuring it all out. That's something that, as I'm mentoring the people that work with me, like my younger staff specifically, I'll spend a lot of time with them and just say, hey, just so you know, we're all just making this up. Everybody's just making this crap up. And I'll, depending on the person, I'll share with them like before I go to a speech. If I'm nervous, I'm like, this is what it feels like, so that you don't think I have it all together. I'm pretty open about not having it all together, but I'd rather know somebody doesn't have it all together, but still goes for it. Like still tries, still is dedicated to developing themselves, because I just don't think you can be prepared for life perfectly.